Hello and welcome to Motors for the Masses, and today I'm going to take you off in search of porn of the two-wheeled variety. Yes, I'm off to various different showrooms to have a look around some new bikes and see what's about. I haven't filmed much of the journey so far because it's just been tractor after tractor after tractor after tractor after tractor. 7 tractors I've had so far, and I'm only halfway to my first destination. And 3 wide loads, funnily enough. 2 going my way and 1 going the other way. Interesting. And they're all bloody caravans or mobile homes. So yeah, there we go. So for now, I'm going to leave you to roll the intro and get cracking, and I'm going to tuck in to my sausage and egg roll. Look at that, look. Oh my God. When you're on an MV Augusta, a leisurely ride is not necessarily what you're looking for. A gentle, serene jaunt through the country lanes is not to be done on an MV Augusta. That's not the kind of bike, because it's not the most comfortable. You feel every bump because the suspension is quite sporty. The drone of the exhaust gets to you after a while, but you certainly don't notice it when you're up and down the accelerator through the twisties. You just can't do that when you're sitting behind traffic. Even when the speed limit is 50 or 60, you're still sitting at 40 miles an hour behind a truck. Oh, and every time there's a possible overtaking point, that's what you get. Traffic. I bloody hate it. And the annoying thing is that I slow down to 30 miles an hour in a 30, whilst Bellend McGinty from FH Brundle up there was doing 40 in a 50, 40 in a 60, and 40 in the 30. Well done. Jesus Christ. Fucking 30. God, I fucking hate this stupid unit. Stupid fucking twatty little fucking pointless jumped up fucking idiotic daft dozy. Oh, look, a Ferrari. Fucking stupid twatty little fucking ass bandit wacky little fucking stupid. I've forgotten what the point of this fucking rant was now. Roads. Oh, 30 miles an hour, that was it. For sake. Oh my God. Oh, whoopie do, 60 miles an hour, yeah. I don't think I could reach that before the roundabout. Oh, which road is it? Is it this one? here we are at my first destination. Triumph Lings Ipswich. All right. So as you can see, some absolutely amazing bikes there. Now, the ones that caught my eye specifically, I really like the Triumph Street Triple. I just wonder, well, in fact, I know that it's just a bit underwhelming. It's not, you know, it looks great and I know it's pretty quick, but it just loses its sort of luster after a certain rev range and speed, should we say. And it's just, after the MV Agusta, it's just a bit missing something, if you know what I mean. I really also love the Kawasaki Z900 RS, that lovely retro, and I even like the Z650 RS as well, in that green, that lovely green, really lovely colour. The black and yellow, no, sort of a purpley plum colour and yellow in the 900 RS, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And it's not the type of bike that you would look at it and go, well, actually it's a quick machine, so it doesn't really matter if it's quick or not. It's just got something about it, that sort of modern looking but retro awesomeness. I do like that. The Yamaha XSR 700, also like that. I think that would be somewhat lacking, like riding a 650, which is all right, but you know, it just doesn't have enough of anything really. The one that I sort of loved the look of, now this is going to sort of go along with the likes of the MV Agusta F4, 1000 F4. Beautiful looking bike, especially with the quad exhausts, but unreliable, has had some issues, and just I don't know, it's just something you can't always rely on that's going to work properly. Now, I don't think this is the issue I've got with this bike that I'm about to talk about, but I sat on it and it was so uncomfortable, and that is the MV Brutale 1000 RR with the quad exhaust, you know, with the 2 on one side and 2 on the other. Looked phenomenal, but again, just I sat on it hoping that I was going to fall in love with it, and I didn't. The seat was rock hard, and you were leaning forward quite a bit in comparison to my Dragster RR. And I'm just gutted. It's like one of those things where you don't meet your heroes. I thought I'd love it, and I actually don't. And they said to me, why don't you take it for a ride? And I just thought, no, there's no point, because it's uncomfortable. Sitting on it's uncomfortable, leaning forward's uncomfortable, and I don't care how quick it is and how great it is, it's not going to be that much different to my Dragster RR, which is light, nimble, unbelievably comfortable, like the seat's been sculpted to my bum. And so yeah, I gave that one a miss. However, there was one bike at Crazy Horse that I absolutely fell in love with. So much so that I've booked to go back next Tuesday and do a test ride on it, and I'll be taking you along with me on that test ride, so you'll see, because I may trade in the MV Agusta, and that was the Indian FTR 1200 Scrambler in grey and orange. When I looked at it, I fell in love with it. When I sat on it, it was comfortable, it felt the right position. I know they've got some decent amount of power. Of course, it's not as powerful as the MV, but I don't use all that power on the MV anyway, so you could argue that it's wasted on me. And that Indian is just, it's just something about it. The Indian FTR 1200 Scrambler, I've always loved them. When I first saw them, when they first came out, I absolutely fell in love with the look of it. And this grey one with the orange accents and the orange cantilever rear spring and the orange graphics on that grey just looks phenomenal. So I'm going back next week to take a test ride. As I said, I'll take you along with me, and then we'll have a little discussion as to what I actually think about it, and whether, as long as they give me a decent trade-in value, whether that's going to be the new MV. Orange is the new red. Grey and orange is the new black and red, really. So yeah, there you go. I couldn't film anything coming back because I came back in less time than I went. That's all I'm going to say about that. So there wasn't really anything I could put on camera because the camera didn't work. That's the reason. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. I'll be back next time with something else. Well, I'll be back with that review and test ride, and also the Mustang is being sprayed. So watch out for that video. I can't wait to see it finished. Very excited. And that's it for this episode. I've got more coming also. I've got another bike coming as well, so stay tuned for that. I'll reveal more later. So thank you. Until next time, please ride and drive carefully, but have fun. Bye-bye.